Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Sorry for yesterday. We must have been live. Guys, I had so much thing going on, but I promise you this video today, and here I am. And it's because guys, I had to prepare those type of videos. I had really to prepare because I based my this video on your questions, on my personal notes that I have back ago about like what could be the biggest misunderstanding about Intune and everything that it connects to it. And for me, it's like a major, because what we're going to do right now, guys, is I don't know, maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours, I don't know how much it will take, but we're going to cover the essentials of the logical thoughts that you need to have about Intune and everything that is connected to Intune. And also we're gonna dive also in Intune concepts, okay? And it's going to be very interesting, guys, very interesting, because there's a lot of misunderstanding. And what I'm gonna say is, you probably like see a lot of video on YouTube about how to deploy app, how to enroll this type of device, how to do the like the update, how to deploy the update. And but this our video is not going to be about that, okay? We're going to talk about like the core concepts of Intune, but in a practical way, okay? It's not going to be okay, so there you go, it's Intune, and here you have devices and you can do this and do that. Here you have Windows, and Windows it's going to be useless. There's plenty of videos that do this. I'm not really a fan of this type of video unless I'm really unfamiliar with the product or the software. But otherwise, I don't like this type of video. So we're starting with fundamental questions. That is, I'm gonna read it. Okay, so how does Intune classify devices as personal or corporate, and why does the enrollment method matter? Guy, please pay huge attention to this. You need to really like have to pay huge attention, because what is the common misconception is that most of the people, they have this like kind of issue about how can Intune know if the device is personal or corporate. And I know that you guys saw a video about enrollment. If you don't, please look at how devices are enrolled, and it's not that much clear for you guys. And we're going to cover this. I have my whole environment here: Windows 11, Windows 10, my SCCM server for the. And also, guys, we're going to, when I told you in the beginning about how Intune, like, we're gonna see about how Intune is connected to other products, and it's exactly what we're going to see. We're going to see in hybrid, how it works in hybrid environments. Of course, guys, it would take like 30 hours, 20 hours to cover everything about hybrid hybrid structure. But now we're going to talk about the fundamentals, and I guarantee you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. And not only, even though you have watched all this enrollment video, deploying app, deploying updates, doing this, you're still going to learn a lot, guys. So the reality about the misconception that I just say about how can Intune know if the device is personal or corporate. And again, guys, personal is just is your device. It's not the device of the corporate, and you are using at the same time your own personal data on this device and the corporate one, okay? There is a lot of section into it, but we're just going to cover like the two main category, which is personal and corporate. And corporate is just the corporate device. You will never have like your own WhatsApp on it with the family group and everything, or your personal Facebook. It's just corporate, okay? The reality, guys, it's that Intune relies on how the device is enrolled to determine the ownership. Just that. And I know that some of you already know this, but I'm gonna show you again exactly how Intune says, okay, this device was enrolled that way, and then it's a personal device, or enrolled was Intune, this device was enrolled that way, and then it's a corporate. It's very, very important. So I will show you right after. Um, by the way, I'm just thinking about something, guys. You need also to very be careful about ChatGPT, because I'm going to precise here why. You could ask many things to ChatGPT and he will be right, but in a Microsoft 365 environment, guys, I'm sorry, but he's maybe like 30 to 40% accurate. Not only on the path, because on the path, like, there is a lot of there's a lot of mistake on his path. Maybe like he have 30%. I think he's 30% right on his when he precise path. Copilot is better, a bit better, but also on the concept. Also on the concept, and you will understand. So guys, Intune determines whether a device is personal or corporate based on, remember, the enrollment method used. Whether it's joined to Azure AD or just registered. Very important, guys. And I know that even though you have watched like this video about enrollment, deploying, etc., you still don't know, some of you don't know the difference between joined and registered. And it's very, very important, guys. And we will cover this right now. And I think for me, like, it's really a huge part of understanding the device enrollment issue. So there is also another way. It's through, so I said enrollment method, but not only. And when I say, by the way, guys, enrollment method, I mean, okay, you have a laptop. This laptop, for example, it's a Windows 10. How are you gonna enroll this laptop to your Azure AD environment, Entra environment? So you're going to do this, and then you're going to settings, and you're going to go in account, and then access work or school, and it's there, guys. Everything is there. Here it's where you will choose if the device is joined or registered, but it's not the only way, because guys, here we are talking about manual enrollment, okay? But in a company environment, you want to automate everything. And this type of thing that I just say right now, that I just the path that I just show you right now, it's for troubleshooting. If you want to, it's not like, it's very minor percentage of time that you will do this type of thing, okay? But you can also the personal versus corporate based environment could also depends on the enrollment, could also depends on the IMEI, I think I pronounced it well, IMEI, or the serial number matching. And it's something that we will cover in Intune, and it's also a way to say, okay, look, those corporate, look at those numbers, they are corporate. So you will look for the IMEI on this laptop, for example, or this laptop, and you will do a PowerShell script, and he will give you, and you will say, okay, look, this laptop, or you will go to Intune, and you will say, okay, this laptop, or they are corporate, okay? So yeah. So guys, the most important rule, again, I'm gonna say it again, if a user manually enrolls a device to the company portal, it can be either personal or corporate. Why I'm saying you this again, it's because, and I'm emphasizing right now on that, it's because ChatGPT will told you, no, the only way that you could add a corporate device, it's not by doing this. If you want a corporate device, I mean manually, if you want a corporate device, you need to use Windows Autopilot. Why ChatGPT told you this? I think it's because when he think, sorry, he think, ChatGPT thinks in a logic way. If someone will enroll that way, most of the time it will be manual. And because in a company environments, whenever you have a corporate device, it will be most of the time Windows Autopilot. And I'm gonna say what is Windows Autopilot. It's just a way to automate a bunch of new devices that the company purchase and add them directly to the add them directly to the company network environments in the cloud. Okay, so it's sorry, it will be better if I say this. It's just a way to enroll automatically a bunch of laptop, and there will be always corporate device. So I think ChatGPT thinks like some sort of like logically, and he say, okay, like if someone doing this, like of course it will be manual, because if it's automatic, like 100% of the time they will use Windows Autopilots, because automation play a huge part in it. So okay guys, what I wanted to say also is yeah, because I think there is like a lot of thing that is important. Okay, so yeah, we already talked about this, about the actual. Let me think about what could be what type of questions, what type of precise question that I have. I talked to you about the manual registering, that you need to go there. And yeah, maybe I could add this: corporate owned enrollment methods, which is corporate device, guys. The device that is owned by the corporates. It's not Windows Autopilot. I just told you that it's most of the time is Windows Autopilot, but it's because when it's Windows, okay? But what about if the device is an Android, Apple? So you have, for example, the app device enrollment program, okay? So which is for, as you can see, like for, as you heard, for Apple. You have also provisioning packages, or GPO, which is group policy based enrollment. You have also for Android. Okay, Android can be enrolled in a very simple way. There is also like great YouTube video about this. And there is the manual joining a device to Azure AD that could make the device a corporate one. Okay, so I just wanted to emphasize on this. Yep. So guys, now the next topic is what I said before about Azure AD. Actually, I was about to say, yeah, Azure AD, but intra registration versus intra join. When we talk about this, many of you have this issue of what is the difference between registration versus Azure AD Join, and I want to emphasize on that and say that is the way Intune identifies ownership based on how the device interacts with Azure AD. Meaning, Azure AD registered, guys, it will be personal device. That's it. Okay, personal device, BYOD, bring your own device, will be registered. Okay? And what it means that the device is only registered for work access, but not fully joined. Joined, it's like the ultimate way to connect your device to the company domain, okay? The user can access company resources, but the IT team has limited control over this device. So typically, it applies to mobile device and of course personal on device. Like it's your own laptop, and you will register it to the company domain but not joined. And guys, there is it's so much different with registered, especially from the IT perspective. because you literally have almost you have no control as a IT, like IT technicians. You will have zero control on these devices that are registered. You cannot, okay, the thing that you could do is one of the only thing that you could do, see if the device is compliant. That's it. You cannot deploy app in it. You cannot deploy updates. You cannot like do all of these things that really mean that is the corporate device. Okay, because if it's a corporate device, you can do whatever you want on it. But with registered device, you are very, very limited in the IT perspective of things. And like I said, yeah, like you would only have what employee would have. He will have like the he could access to all the company resources, but if he's registered, and also guys, if it's okay, if sorry, it's for another topic, this one that I'm gonna say. So on the other hand, you have Azure AD Join, which means that it's a corporate owned device. Join Azure AD, it's a corporate owned device, guys. You can do whatever you want to this laptop and manage whatever you want under Intune, okay, under the Intune admin center, and the device is fully joined to the organization's Azure AD, and he is treated as corporate, okay, and IT has a full control over management, policy, security settings, like a bunch of things, and is used for company managed devices. So there is like maybe one thing, guys, there's like this one thing that I want to say on Microsoft Admin Center, so you can have like very, very clear understanding. Guys, if you're new to this like actual interface, just do this segment, do this actual like way of thoughts. In this actual interface, everything could be split to devices and apps. Okay, like you can just resume, when you are a beginner, all this interface into two components, which is devices and apps. This is guys the like the only thing that you could remember, because if you go there, for example, let me check. If you go there, so you have here devices, so it means that you would only manage devices, which is Windows, Mac, Android, etc. And what means MDM? Because device, it what it means. It means MDM, and so manage device. Let me remember. Manage device. Sorry. Yeah, because yeah, it was for mobile device management, but now it's not true. Like because back ago, Intune was only for mobile device management, but we still call it MDM, okay? So when we are talking about enrollment, and I forget the thing that I wanted to show you, let me remember. Let me take this off. Let me remember what I wanted to say about this. Yes, is when you go there on Windows enrollment. Guys, I really forget what I wanted to show you. Let me think. So okay guys, I just remember the thing that I wanted to show you, and I will go back home. So if you go to devices and then Windows, and actually I can just go there and press here Windows devices. So as you can see, we can actually see here the corporate and the ownership. And what it means that, okay, corporate, it means registered, corporate means join. So how, and is also compliant, and we'll see this also after. So if the device is corporate on device, so it means that it's joined, and I will show you right now how you could either join or register the device. So you go here on connect. Okay, I will resume the laptop. I forget to apply the GPU on this. So when you go here, you will have to do this, but okay. Okay, guys, because I'm already joined to this company, um, like this corporate domain, so I need to do this. Look, what you will see is this, guys. It's a Windows 11. It's just a screenshot, and you will actually have to enter your company email address. And if you want to just registered, okay, if you want to just register, so guys, just to make you remember, it's the exact path, okay? It's just here it's Windows 10 and here it's Windows 11, but it's the exact path. When you are going to type the email here, is going to be, you are going only to register the device, okay? Remember this. If you type here, guys, if you type here your actual email address, is just, it's just going to be a register devices. And what you will see here, you will see as personal. Here it will be personal, okay? It won't be corporate. But if you joined the device to Microsoft ID, for example here, you will your actual device will be joined. And if it's joined, it means that here it's going to be um it's going to be a corporate, okay? The ownership will be corporate. It means again that the company will own everything on this laptop, and he can do everything. And also, guys, very important is when we talk about this, okay, when we talk about this, if it's a join, if you are going to make a joint device. And also one thing before I go to this, here, guys, is just local Active Directory domain, okay? It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. You know, sorry, my mistake. I wanted to say that that's in terms of the enrollment method is the exact same thing, but here, guys, it's the whole Microsoft 365 environment, the whole cloud environment here, and here it's the on-premise environment. Okay, it's the on-premises environment. So your local Active Directory domain. Okay, guys, very important. It's actually this, guys. It's like here, your domain controller, your SCCM server. You're going to log into this, guys, into this. So if we go back here, and I just by curiosity, and I don't want to forget what I was about to say in here, is that whether, guys, it's a registered, oh my god, because normally I always forget my board, so I could type things in it. So it's either this, okay, guys, registered, or either join. It's what we have been talking right now, either join or registered. The thing is, when you join the device, when you do this here, when you join the device here, you would have to restart your laptop, and you will provide the credential. You will provide, like I did just right now on the Bruce, like this Bruce Windows 11. I provide the credential, and it means, sorry guys, and it means that, for example, if I signed out, okay, and I restart my laptop, I will go here, and I will go on other users. I will go on other user, and I will add my company email address, like I'm talking, guys, about join, okay? I'm talking here about join. So I will do Bruce slash nt.security.com, okay? And then I will just put the password, I will add the password, and I will be registered into this, the corporate environment, my corporate environment, okay, this one. But when it's registered, you won't have to do anything. Like you just start to work. You don't need to restart your laptop. Okay, guys. So it's just like a way for you to see that join. It's a really serious, like really serious things, and a lot of connections happen on the join device compared to a registered device. Okay, guys, this is great. And also, I didn't talk about this, but there is also a hybrid Azure AD Join, and it means that when you have a environment which is sorry, when you are in an environment where there is Active Directory domain and the Azure Active Directory domain, which is on-prem and cloud domain. Okay, and guys, just note, I already say this, but I'm gonna repeat it. When I say Azure AD, in reality I mean Entra. Okay, I just mean Entra, but it's just like a way to say things that it's just the same. Okay, guys. So when you are in environments where there is an Active Directory domain and you're working in a local site and you're working in a site and you have both cloud and an on-prem environment, the device here, for example, this one will be hybrid. uh, this type of device will be always joined, guys. Always a joint device. Okay, a corporate owned device. And it means that the device is joined, like I said, both on-prem and Azure AD, and it's often used in hybrid environments where SCCM is in a where SCCM co-management is enabled. Okay, it's something that is very important, and we will talk about this later on. Is that this device is at the same time on the Active Directory on this whole on all on-prem environments, and so in SCCM, of course, because SCCM will manage this laptop, but it will also be managed by Intune and by the cloud in Entra, and it's where things get a bit weird for most of the people. But why? And also, I think for everyone that don't know about this, it's like so difficult to understand this actual concept of hybrid environment. But if the environment is very small, like if your company environment has only, for example, 100 employee, less than, let's say, 300 employee, things are very easy, the migration. Because the I just want to add this regarding hybrid environment. The why we call it hybrid environment, it's because the pre elements and concept about this is that you want that your device migrate as soon as possible. Like you want all your system to migrate, but it's not possible. You have to do things very slowly. You don't want to break anything. So the IT management will go this through like a year, 2 years, or maybe they will start and then they will 3 years after they will continue on their migration. But the end goal is to totally transition to the cloud, at least for like, I don't know, 80% of the infrastructure, and to leave only very few legacy servers on the on-prem. So why you have this whole complicated environments when it's hybrid? It's because the IT team doesn't have any choice to do things slowly. So for example, you have this device and you will for example cut like cut it. Okay, like for example, it represents your old device here, and you will say, okay, like this port will be transitioned now. Like for example, it will be I don't know, but it's just like a way to see things. This device, this port will totally be handled by the cloud. Okay, and here it will be local, and here local. Okay, and then for example 2 months after, now this port will also be in the cloud. So it will be only managed in the cloud, only managed in the cloud. And you will understand this later on with an example that make things very clear. And 1 year after, for example, now this whole laptop is only in the cloud. And I know, guys, it's not an easy concept, but you will understand later on. Okay, so um, okay, this is great. So now, guys, the also I want to talk about this that is very important. So there is a difference, slight difference between Windows 11 versus Windows 10 on the enrollment options and their impact. In Windows 10, depends on people, depends how you see things, but it's sorry, guys. Let me just why? Oh, okay. Let me do this. Okay, so the common misconception regarding this is registering a device with a work account is the same as enrolling into Intune. And why I'm saying this, guys, it's because the reality is that registering a device in Azure AD, it's not the same as enrolling it into Intune. And it's where people would say, it's like, it's so weird. Why you're saying this? It doesn't make any sense what you just said. Guys, when you are joining a device, like I showed you right now, when you join a device here, you join this device, look, to Microsoft Entra, not to Intune, but to Microsoft Entra, and then the device will be enrolled to Intune, if you're precise, to Entra that you need to, like Intune need to manage this device. It's a very important things, guys, that you need to understand, and I don't know if I talk about this right now or later on, but let's do this right now.